Hey guys, Captain Caleb again, Migrator Fishing Charters. We're going to talk to you a little bit about moonshine lures. It's one of our favorite lures to use out here. Cohos, kings, lake trout, steelhead. Make a great product, a lot of different variety. We're going to just go through a couple of our favorites here. Probably by far our favorite spoon on this out of this harbor for us is the Wonder Bread, the RV Wonder Bread, Magnum and regular. If you're not sure what to put out, it's a great opportunity. If you're new to this, it's a spoon you should definitely have on your boat. It's one of the few spoons that I've caught every species on out here. Talking a little bit about how I decide what moonshine I'm going to run. Early mornings, I really like to run non-RV spoons. The Mag Flounder Pounder is an excellent choice. Low light conditions, first thing in the morning. They glow really well. I just think sometimes a little too much flash in the morning will just be too much for them. It just doesn't look super natural. So that's a really good morning spoon. It doesn't have to be the Mag Flounder Pounder. It's just one of the ones I really like. Once the sun starts coming up, I really like to run the ones with the RV tape on them. It gets a nice flash in the water. The fish seem to really go for that. As for different species, for kings, I really like the Wonder Bread, the Flounder Pounders, the Blue Flounders. Pretty much any of the flounders I'm a really big fan of. I like the green ones when it's a little more sunny out. I like the blues when it's a little more overcast, foggy. They seem to work really well. For rainbows, I really like the Stripe-tastic with the silver blank, and then the Steely Ranger is what this one's called. I gotta, there's a quiz at the end of this. It's one of their half moons with the gold blank. I really like the gold also when it's a little more overcast with a little more cloudier water. One of my favorite cohos and steelhead as well is the RV crab face. It's just a really phenomenal spoon. Something that really also, for some new guys, if you don't have a big budget, the moonshines will last you as long as you don't break them off. I mean, this spoon has got a chunk missing out of it, but it's probably been in the water 200 times. It's been beat on, and they really hold up to the stand of test of time. The glow by far outperforms any other glow on the market. I mean, I'll pull them out of the box. They've been sitting in the dark for a month after winter. I'll put it in the dark and it still glows. Half the time you don't even have to put it out in the morning to make it glow. It's already glowing very faintly, even after sitting for a long time. What we do in the morning about how we glow our moonshines, so what I do is I just have a spreader light that I use for in the dark that I'll throw it in front of for just a few seconds and then I'll put it out. I don't do any flashes or anything. The moonshines glow so well that just a little bit of light on them and they're popping really bright in the water. I mean, you'll send just a standard flounder pounder down the middle, and in the dark, it looks like there's a flashlight starting to flipper down there. I mean, they don't need a lot of anything fancy. You can take your cell phone flashlight, go over it a few times, and it's lighting up the water. Once the sun's up, I really don't do anything with glowing them anymore. I don't think you really need to. This water's so clear. I think if you do any more, it can actually hurt you just because it doesn't look super natural at that point. Same thing within the water in the morning. I don't like to get it super bright just because, the fish aren't chasing flashlights down there. So you can just give it a little glow and it'll hold that for a long time. You don't got to pull it like a lot of other spoons and hit it right away again every 30-40 minutes. No, you can leave that thing down there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It may not look like it's glowing to you real well, but you can get it in a little bit dark and it's glowing still.